Welcome to today's session on as plan versus as build window analysis. Okay, so it's an essential technique in project management for assessing project delays and preparing delay claims. Okay, so every project start with the planned schedule outlining with the task should start and finish, and however things doesn't go always goes according to plan. So versus as plan versus as build window analysis helps us to compare the original plan schedule with the actual progress made during the project. Okay, so by doing this we can track deviation, understand their causes, and evaluate their impact. Okay, so let's start it. So first, we will take an overview because it's very important. So, as plan versus as built window analysis compares the original plan, okay, schedule baseline with the actual progress, means as built, okay, at the specific time interval window. So, it helps to identify the discrepancies such as the delays, acceleration, and the rescheduling. So next we have key steps. So define the time window. Okay, so break the product into the time period for the comparison. We can break the schedule month wise, even week wise. Okay, so as planned schedule, original plan activities with the start and finish date. As built schedule, actual progress with the real start and finish date. So compare identified deviations like delays or early completion, critical path, assess the impact on the critical path, quantify the delays or the acceleration and their effect on the overall project timeline. Okay, so EOT, extension of time claims, justified delay claims, and the request extension of time if needed. Benefits. So assist in actually assists in delay analysis and EOT claims. So uh, track performance and the identify the issues, and helps in understanding the impact of deviation on project completion. So this analysis can be done using the tools like Primavera P6 or MS Project, which allow for baseline comparison, report generation to visualize the difference between plan and actual schedule. So now let's move to the Primavera P6. So this is the schedule where you can say as a build schedule. Those this is the this schedule has been done. Okay, so let's now conduct the analysis. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to add some columns. Okay, so let me show you. We will add a columns for as a plan schedule for the with the start and end date or finish date, as a build schedule with the real start and finish date. Okay, so for the comparison, as a as plan versus as a build window. Okay, so as plan versus as a build window, right click here, then go to the columns. Okay, so first activity ID, second we have activity name, after and the original duration. Before original duration, we should add one column with the baseline because this project has done. So baseline duration will show us the plan. What was the plan? Okay, now let me click on apply. Now you can see this BL project duration column has been appeared with 121 days. So this was our plan, means this was our approved plan. Okay, so original duration, then or after original duration, let me add the actual duration for activities, then remaining, then let me add one more column with the name of variance BL project duration to show the deviations in our schedule. Okay, so uh, you can remove the scheduled percentage completion, or you can add these columns to check if these activities has been 100% completed or not. So we actually schedule percentage complete, you can see it's showing by 100%. So that's why we don't need these columns. Okay, if you want, so you can have. So look, a baseline BL project duration, original duration, and actual duration. So the next remaining we have zero variance. You can see we have about now 24 days. Okay, so variance we have about for 24 days. Okay, so next we have start and end date. uh, so I am going to add, i'm I'm going to remove these columns for now, and start and finish. Then let's add two more columns with the name of BL1 finish, then BL1 start. Okay, so start should be the first. Okay, after that we should have the BL1 finish. So this column which which we will need to check the variance, to check the deviations uh, of the duration. Okay, plan versus actual. Okay, so that's why if you will need if you will need columns for the cost analysis, so you can add some more columns, okay, related to the your analysis. Okay, you can add columns, but we are going to stop here. We will click on OK. So we have added these columns. Okay, so now you can see our project has been completed. So we need to understand, and we need to do some analysis to check out, to find out the difference or variances. Okay, so the first activity you can see, it's the planned duration according to the baseline duration. There was 10 days and original was 10 days. Actual took 15 days to complete. So it's mean we spent 5 days extra to complete this task. Okay. So I am going to use the delay log which we have done in the last window. Just I'm going to use the same just for example. This is the deviation, and here you can see plan was 10 days, and delay was for 5 days. So here you can see we have mention here causes. Okay, so contractor unforeseen event, duration, excavation activity took 5 days extra to complete. Okay, so this was excusable compensation honored and cost delay. So now you can see, so here we have 5 days difference. Okay, so now this was the start date of this activity, and this was the finish date. Okay, so and now according to the baseline, this was the start and this was the finish. Actually, BL1 start and BL1 finish will read only the baseline. Okay, so you can see it's not going to change, and BL project duration will not also change. You understand? So and we spent 5 days extra on this activity. Why we have spent? So you should make the proper log to maintain everything. Okay, for EOT and other claims. So it's very important. So I didn't update this delay log we have used for the last video. Okay, so I'm using the same as it is. Okay, so like before. So the second activity you can see foundation steel work, and there was plan BL project duration was 8, and actual took 8 days. So you can see variance or deviation is just 0. Okay, so the next activity we have the foundation shuttering baseline. According to baseline, there was 10 days, and now actual duration was 12. Okay, so it's mean we have spent 2 days extra to complete this task. Now let's move to the Excel, and here now you can see we have foundation shuttering. There was 10 days plan and 2 days extra. We have also mentioned here it's a cost of delay. You can see contractor had a shortage of labor, and FPN shutting activity took 2 days extra to complete. So it's a non-excusable, non-compensable contractor cost delay. So we have already maintained the log for this one. This deviation you can see next week, and it's a plan was here. You can see 18 February it should start. expected to start on 18 Feb, but it uh, here you can see, sorry, it's according to baseline, it we supposed to start on a 12 Feb, but and finish 22nd Feb, but it started on 18th Feb and completed on 30th March because we had a delay in the one previous activity. Okay, so that's why this activity was automatically late. So next you can see we have also difference here. So ground floor block masonry block A planned duration was 18 and actual took 25 days. It's there was 7 days extra. Okay, so why we have spent 7 days extra? You should mention in your log everything, reasons and claims, everything. Okay, so the causes and the types of delays. So this was, I hope this is clear. So next, the one more activity you can see we have on our schedule, ground floor finishing, and plan according to the baseline duration was 50, and we spent, let's suppose, 60 days to complete this task. It's mean we spent extra 10 days. Okay, so according to the baseline, the project should be started on 31st January and it should be completed 20th June. Okay, so but start date is the same. It started on this 31st January, but it's completed on it is completed on 18th July 2025. Okay, you can see this was our baseline finish date and this is our actual finish date. Okay, so you can uh, even you can go to the columns and go to the the duration, and you can also choose the baseline sorry you can go to the start, and you can also choose other columns like actual start, actual finish. Okay, so you can also add these columns for your these are these columns are also very helpful. Okay, so okay, let me add please. Okay, actual means we can also add after this actual start and actual finish. Okay, so actually I have added baseline start and baseline finish because of our to check the difference, to check the variances in our schedule, so that then these columns can be very helpful. Okay, so on the top, if I just collapse the schedule, you can see baseline was 121 and actual we have spent 145 days. So extra, it's mean we have spent the 24 days extra. Okay, you can see this was our baseline and we have spent 24 days extra. Okay, you can see if you will collapse your schedule, so it will be look like this. Okay, so here you can see start and finish on actual start and finish. Actually, it's the same. Okay, so we don't want these to start and finish simple column. You can add actual start and actual finish, and baseline start and baseline finish for the comparison and for the analysis to see the different start date and date. Okay, for the activities. For the window analysis, you can go if you will have let's suppose if you have 1,000 activities on your project. So how you can do the window analysis? You can go to the view, go to the filter, and you can create a new filter. Okay, let's suppose window analysis. Okay, so you can choose the means the early start or you can choose the start or early start. Okay, and you can go to the is within range of, and you can go to the value custom date, and you can do analysis. Let's suppose month wise you want, or 1 month wise or 2 month wise. Okay, if you want to do a comparison month wise for the March, let's suppose, so first March, then you will go to the custom date and You will choose the 31st March like this, okay, and then you can click on apply, and you will be able to see the okay the schedule as per your filter. Okay, so you can sort out, you can filter out for the window analysis. Okay, so like this you can. Okay, so uncheck this window analysis filter. Now click on apply. Now click on OK. So like this, you can do the as plan versus as built window analysis. Okay, so it's very important. Okay, so I hope everything is clear. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next video.